Hello everyone, welcome to a new ICP6 from KDM. On this ICP, we run the code multiple times, at least like 8 or 9 times minimum. And then we pick 3 hypermultimeters, and then we find the coherence score for all recorded, and it's shown in the screenshots in my wiki report as well. So since for the ANA, we have showed the PyLDFS visualization, we wrote down all the scores for these 3 hyperparameters, and we justify the selection of hypermeters for their values. And for that, since we have only 5 minutes for the demo, we are gonna just go quick and show you the codes on what exactly we have done here. So we basically use the same code, the source code we had that have been overed, and we're gonna like run it a couple times, and after that we change the values to see the results and record the hyperparameters. And for that, so pretty much we came up with this result. So for we put the number no below 3 and no above is 8. So this is in the intro with distance graph parametered by the following settings. So I put these settings, the number no below 3 and no above 8. And I put the number of topics as 10, and I put the alpha auto ETA is 0.61. And for number of words, I put 6, topics 10, and after I ran all these, it showed the whole 10 topics. And so in like a matrix for the 7 topics created, and the 4 words within the 4 words within each topics. And after that, for the coherence score, we came up for that specific settings that I show you above, we came up with this coherence score. And for that, also we for the graph generated with that settings, we came up with this graphics, as you can see here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change to record another hypermetrics and see what's the difference between them. So here I'm gonna just put 80. Or I'm just gonna keep this as is. I'm just gonna change the number of above and the number of no above, no below. So let's say no above or no below. Let's say no below or we're just gonna keep it as it is. Let's keep it like 3, and then we're just gonna change in here number of topics. Let's say number of topics, let's say 4, for example, and passes we're gonna keep it the same, 10, and number of words instead of 6, let's say 3. And now we're gonna run and see what's the difference. I'm gonna come later and change in here where you'll see the difference as well. And as you can see here, it changed the topics, and it's showing instead of 10 topics, it will change to show like 4 topics. It's gonna take time for a bit, and then of course the coherence score is gonna be changed as well, and all details, all the graphics with the parameters gonna change as well. As you can see here, it's showing like 4 topics with different words, and then we're gonna change the coherence score, of course, gonna be changed. And for the graphic, as you can see here, this is the similarity score. It's also changed. Sorry, I didn't show that below, but there is more details in my wiki report, as I said, with the screenshots. And as you can see here, of course, this is gonna be changing as well. Now let's go very quick and change something. Let's change the alpha to, let it keep it to auto, and change to, instead of 61, let's change it to 80. Let's see what's gonna happen. We're gonna keep the same number of topics, or let me change the number of topics to 10. yeah, or let's say for, how did I say it? Yeah, or maybe I would say it's 10. It doesn't matter the number of topics, but the main reason I'm just gonna show the difference between the two hypermeters and the coherence scores as well. It's gonna take time, and then we're gonna see the similarity coherence score and the coherence score itself. Similarity of the first review from the first review of the topics with the topics, and this one is showing 10 topics with 4 different with 4 words for each topic, and the coherence score is gonna be changed to 4.16, and the similarity will be this. That's showing like 3 similarities, and here the visualization topic will be looks like this. And last thing I want to change, let's change alpha instead of auto. Let's change it to asymmetric and see what's gonna happen. So for this, all I want to say, reducing the number of topics and words resulted in a greater separation of topics bubbles. Here, my parameters, when I change these settings for parameters, the goal here is to drive more disparate connected topics. The topics themselves are similar to the ones delivered in the first settings we did before. So as you can see here, same, showing the same. On score gonna be different as 3.76 from the first two settings that we done, and it's showing the different 4 similarities. And for visualization topics, it will be looks like this. Since I put the alpha as a symmetric, this is how it's just. So in my opinion, the PLA by LDA FAS library is incredibly affected, comparing the trends between words and the topics distribution among documents in the corps. We had to further adjust the parameters for this code and see what the topics we can generate. Since we was blessed with the results, which you're gonna see in the wiki report after lowering the number above, we might try increasing the number of topics. We would guess that more distinct topic would arise as a result. That's in my opinion. Thank you for watching.